how do you let anger go? That's a real question for me, like in relationships. How do you let anger go?
I feel like that's probably in general, like everybody goes through that.
You just feel like it takes time. Just time. Like you gotta let time heal those wounds.
I honestly, like I said, I just will really avoid that person. Like I'm just like a one and done. It's not gonna be the same.
Yeah. I fought my cousin. We hung out after that, like a few times. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to SipNlips Live. SNL. That's what we're calling it, right?
SNL, baby.
Like
I like
Saturday Night Live.
Sunday Night Live.
That's where I stole it from.
Okay.
Yeah. SipNlips and Sunday Night Live. It all goes together.
It does.
It does. So we're back to Sunday again. It's been a whole nother week since we seen y'all and talked to y'all. Hope everybody is well. My girl Beauty here
is already sipping.
She, right away. That's what she don't like me eating the sweet tart. Y'all like sweet tarts?
Sweet tarts are nasty.
I love these things.
Mad sour.
I'm back on a diet again, so I ain't eat no dinner.
You ain't no dinner. You on a diet for real?
No, I gotta be on a diet for real. I'm telling you, last week I was like, sis. Right. Fix it, honey.
Summer body, getting your summer body right.
Right, I need to prepare now. You know what I mean? Because if I mess around now, because wintertime we could wear hoodies.
Right.
Peep the hoodies, y'all. Shout out to Beauty.
Yes.
And they say our names on the back. I would get up, but I'm not getting up. Okay, I just said I'm gonna lose weight, so I'm not doing that. It says our names on the back. Welcome. So we're gonna be talking a little bit about relationships, just not like sexual relationships, friendships, any type of relationship that you can be in. And what kind of triggered that for me is I was watching another podcast and they were talking about some things that kind of rubbed me the wrong way in a sense. So I just want to start there. I just feel like there's women out here speaking for other women that really don't speak for all of us, and they should just stop, because at the end of the day, some live their best life in their 20s and some live their best life in their 30s, their 40s. We all have different times to go through different things. The one thing that stood out to me, she was like, women expect so much, but they give up the best years, and then we're picky with men after we done gave up our best years. So basically,
like we're not even worthy for what we're asking for.
Exactly, like we're not worthy because now you're 35 and
you got kids,
right?
Bodies,
maybe a kid, maybe not. Yeah, the stomach ain't as flat. You might even look as good. You might even look better. In my 20s, I was not popping.
Yeah, me either.
Like I was not popping, and I got more attention later on in life versus earlier in life. She was saying like you between your 20s and 30s where you get your most attention, where it's going to be the most men after you, and we waste all that by getting body counts, doing whatever it is that you do. Right now you come back and now you want a man that's 6 foot tall, you want him to be rich, you want him to own a yacht, you want him to rub your feet. I expect that at 20 and I expect it at 50. Like, what should be the difference? So I just was not feeling that. And somebody put it to me as that's where these pretty privilege comes into play. It was said that's pretty privilege in full effect, and that's some bullshit.
Yeah,
because that's not pretty privilege.
That's not pretty privilege. No.
So I was really bothered by that.
Yeah, I don't know why she spoke on all of us because.
So I'm just like, I have a question for you though. So I watched a Netflix series, and it was called From Scratch. You were supposed to start it, but you didn't.
I should have.
So it just spiked something for me, and I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen it. So I'm just gonna go with the question. So basically, the movie or the show, the series, whatever you want to call it, two people fall in love. Something we all hope for. People want to fall in love, and I started to ask my question: would I want a perfect, passionate type of love, something that's just like anything you can imagine, whatever your wildest story is in your mind when it comes to love? Would you rather that for a moment in time where you could have it for a short while versus something that's mediocre and have it Exactly.
No, I'll take the short period of time.
You'll take the short period of time.
Definitely.
And appreciate that love just for that time.
Yeah.
Even though, usually if the love is there that way, usually that will take a part of you. You know what I mean? Because once that leaves you,
that's true.
You're going to feel like you're missing something.
That is true. You are going to, and you're going to always feel like incomplete, like nothing can satisfy you after that. So, damn.
Because now you've had the greatest.
You've had the greatest.
So how do you settle for less after that?
I think that's why some people who are widowed, they stay. They don't want to remarry because they know nobody's gonna match that.
Or they try and they don't match that, right?
Yeah. I mean, I probably still would go for that though, because I feel like I don't know. That feeling is just unexplainable, and I feel like it also keeps you going. It'd be so strong that you're gonna still have it even when it's gone. So even though you have the bad, you're still gonna have the good with it.
Right. It's just always lingering, and you always will crave that. I feel like you'll always crave that. It's like a drug.
It's like a drug. Definitely. Yeah.
You just need that. You know what I mean? So
I was on a high before, in love.
You was?
And I would be telling people about it. And I never felt like that before again. And I always be feeling damn, am I ever going to get that?
Yeah.
Am I settling? I don't know. It was I can't explain it. The moment I talked to the person on the phone, it just clicked.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just was so in love. I knew right away, this is, it didn't work out, but I felt that feeling. Everything was I felt that. I felt that feeling that people explain that they want.
So dope.
It is. And I was on cloud 9.
I
honestly like that I had that because I still feel it. It's weird.
What do you mean you still feel it? You still feel what?
That high that I was on.
Yeah.
I still could feel it, how it felt, I guess. The experience.
And okay, and not sorry guys. Without too much information, what would take you away from a love that was so much?
I know.
To
this day, I still be thinking. People be like, "Oh, y'all might get back together." I don't know, because at the end of the day, we still gotta survive, and we wasn't surviving financially and stuff.
Okay, so it was financial. They say that destroys lots of relationships. Financial things destroy a lot of relationships.
No matter how good you feel, when somebody's knocking on the door ma'am, where's the rent money?
You gotta pay, yes.
That high comes down, so...
Yeah. Oh, we can't pay this? Okay. Oh, you're not even trying to pay this? Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah. So, relationships are really tricky. And I'm kind of getting off the topic here. Well, not off topic. I'm going to shoot into something else because... Oh, yes, Tasha. She loves sweethearts.
Why?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Tasha.
That's nasty.
So, she said yes, sweetheart.
Not sweetheart.
Do you believe love is blind?
Yes.
Love is blind. So you can fall in love without seeing a person, and then say you fall in love with the mental. You're attracted to the mental. You see the person, and now you're not physically attracted to them. Will you stay in the relationship?
No, I'm getting out. Once the blind, once
love is not blind.
Well, I don't know. I feel at first you can't see, but then eventually,
what the hell?
You start seeing somehow.
Beauty.
I don't know. I do think it. All right, maybe not blind, but we ignore I feel like I ignore red flags at the beginning.
What? Hold
I can't see properly.
Let's back
so
up.
That's why I say blind.
Give my girl a moment. Because wait a minute. Well, first of all, we didn't even step into the red flag era.
Isn't that blind? No, what you mean by blind?
But what I mean by love is blind, can you start talking? You meet somebody on the phone. You just hear their voice. Maybe you're like a customer service rep, right? You're like, this guy's like, you sound very interesting. I like to get your number. Yeah. Boom. So now y'all start talking, right? Every day you're talking to this person. You've never met them. You don't have their social media. You don't know what they look like. But you fall in love with the way he thinks, the way he talks to you, all the things he's promising you, what your life could be like. You're just building this relationship verbally, all through communication. Nothing is visual. You don't know what his haircut looks like. You don't know what his footwear. You don't know what his teeth look like. You don't know nothing about this person.
I would definitely fall.
Okay, now you fell in love with this guy. He got a sexy ass voice. He got a sexy voice. You like, you sound so good. That's just right. You know what I mean? You into it. You're totally with it. He's telling you he'll do this, he's that. He's promising you all these things, and everything is it sounds like the fairy tale, picket fence. Everything. He gonna be stepdaddy.
I'll be all in love.
All that, right? He got good credit.
Stepdaddy.
He done sent you the picture of the credit score. All that, okay? He gonna help you pay off school loans, whatever that, he gonna put down the payment for that LLC that you want
invest
next.
in the business. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, in love. We in love.
Now, you done fell in love. 6 months, y'all been talking on the phone. Never met. You do not know what this person looks like, right? Everybody has a type.
Right.
Everybody got a type. You meet this person. It's now 8 months down the line. Y'all talk for 6, and now in the next 2 months, y'all done figured out how y'all gonna meet, greet, boom, boom, boom. Now, here we are. Month 8. You go to meet. You get to the airport. Y'all see each other, and he's 100 pounds overweight. He's 100 pounds overweight. And
I'm going to still be with him because I'm going to be all in love.
You're going to be all in love. You're going to stay in love? You can be sexually attracted to this person.
Yeah, if the mind is stimulated and everything else.
Yeah, you feel like you can.
But I have to already be in love.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Okay, so you feel like once you get over that hump, because y'all have had these conversations and everything's well now. So as long as you've made that connection.
But it's weird because I feel like the moment that something else goes sideways, then I'm going to be like unattractive. I feel like then it's going to come out.
Like what?
I think it's going to come out eventually. So I kind of did date somebody that wasn't
attracted to.
I wasn't really attracted to.
But like when you met them, you knew you wasn't attracted to them.
Yeah, they were like a little heavier and just. But I was already like head over heels, so I just love is blind, I guess.
But how did you fall in love?
We was talking on the phone.
Okay, go
ahead. I was thinking like, we was talking on the phone. But the first time I seen him, like the way he had everything set up, like the first date was just so good. Okay. So I still couldn't. I wasn't seeing all like, how he looked. I was so So I was already open, and I just overlooked all that. But then, like the moment anything else he did start pissing me off, then I was like, the sex just wasn't there. Like it was immediate kind of.
So you guys made it to the sexual part, and it just did not. Was it that it wasn't good, or was it just that you were just not attracted? You know what I mean? Because was you in your head?
Yeah, I think I was in my head.
You could, because it could be. You know what I mean? You could be like, it's It's like a. It's just the attraction is just not there. You get what I'm saying? So now you're just grossed out. I feel like, but if they stay on point, like if everything's still good, I can. No. Not for me, anyway.
I think I could. I think it depends.
Is that shallow? Is it shallow?
No.
This isn't, because it's crazy. Men, women, whatever.
I wonder if that's why people be cheating. Like I probably would cheat.
That's what
I wouldn't cheat. But I'm just saying, like maybe that's why people be like.
Does it happen like that sometimes? Because look, you can fall in that love. People are visual. I don't care what nobody says. You can fall in love with somebody. I think I was in denial,
maybe, like just thinking of forcing it.
Was that your biggest issue with him?
Yeah, at that time, yeah.
So that was the biggest thing that made everything you just unattracted.
Good. Everything else was perfect.
Now, did you ever get mad and then call him out his name, like you fat such and such, or something like that?
No.
You're not mean like that?
I'm not mean like that.
You don't call people names?
Hell no.
No.
Yeah. I'm such a softie. Like
this is why you're gospel and I'm hip hop. When I get mad, I say things that just.
But my mom is. Oh my gosh, my mom is horrible. Like you got to cross-eyed anything she's saying, all that. But you cross-eyed. Son, like I'm literally the opposite. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe she said that.
Hey, listen, sometimes the truth hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta hear that mess sometimes.
I'm super sweet. I can't. That's so sad. I think that's
what is sad about that? I'm crying. Like what?
Somebody called me ugly. My feelings was hurt, but it was a girl.
Listen, I've been called ugly before. After that, I don't care. I mean, I do care. It does hurt your feelings. You know what I mean? Like my sister used to be like, my sister told me, she was like, you don't got nothing going for you but your face. Like, yes. And why is it lately? Why does everybody have a booty? Everybody got a booty. Yeah, everybody got a booty.
Except me.
Girl, you mean except us? Okay.
I didn't want to speak on behalf.
Okay, except us. What was I at today? I was like walking somewhere, and I'm like, everybody here got an ass. Like it's like everybody got an ass. You can't help but see it. I'm like, is everybody getting the same ass or what? Or is like nobody want to be?
There's all type of different stuff though now.
Yeah, so many different things. But I remember we used to see all different types of booties. It's all the same rounded square booty now. Like it's all the same damn thing. Is this normal?
I just don't like when they're too big. It hurts.
Too big. I don't like it when they look square. They just kind of sit up on the thigh a little bit. Like it's just sitting there. Like like it don't match. Don't go together.
I hate when it don't match the thighs.
Yes. It's sitting there like a shelf on the top, and then it rounds out. I don't know. Whatever. Shelf. It was bothering me today. I was like, why does everybody have this type of booty right now?
I was in a club one time and everybody literally had a booty and I felt mad crazy.
Yes.
Like, I mean, everybody was like, yo, this is wild.
Yeah.
I sat my little ass down.
When I get this, listen, when I get this gut gone, this little pump gonna be enough. Y'all gonna take it.
Not this little pump. That sounded wild.
It's gonna be that. That's it. Don't even try it, honey, boo-boo. Okay, that's just what it is. So...
So you wouldn't date no one that you're not physically attracted to?
No. You know what's crazy though? I usually like ugly guys. I usually like guys that people be like, oh, he's not cute. Only guy that I dated.
Wait, so you think also that they're not cute? But
no.
Or in
me,
your
I
eyes,
find in my eye,
okay.
Yeah. So I find something about a person, like they can have like dimples or like something about like their eyes, or they got really pretty eyebrows or something. Because I feel like for men it's easier to be unattractive than it is for women. Does that make sense? Like, it makes sense. Yes, it's very easy for men to be more unattractive than it is for females. It is. This is what wild. It is. A dude can have a cross eye. Okay, don't shake your head, because a dude can have a crossed eye. All right, and he can have money. He drive a nice ass car. And
you gonna go with him?
No, I ain't saying I was gonna go with him. I'm just
they still gonna get the bitches.
They still gonna get the bitches, right?
But if we had a cross-eyed or something, niggas ain't gonna.
Oh, girl, it's over for you. If you got a cross-eyed, you better go get that damn thing fixed. Ain't no coming back from that cross-eyed.
That's fucked up. What if somebody watching got cross-eyed?
You mean a man or a woman? A man or a woman? Because listen, if it's a woman, she's gonna have a hard time.
Let me my gospel kick in.
It is the truth. A man can have a gut. A man can have a gut and wear them ugly ass, tight ass, jogger jeans, whatever the hell, belly hanging over.
Yeah, they can get away with anything.
Sweater, shirt, whatever. And girls will be like, he got money. His boys will boost him up because he got money.
I ain't talking to nobody just because they got money.
Me either. Mm-mm. But they do it. This is what I'm saying. Let it be a female. Lizzo got money, and she's a big girl, beautiful. I love her, and I love her confidence, and I love how she just puts it out there for other women who are not perfect. You get what I'm saying? So you ever read under her comments? They come for her so crazy. It is just sad. It is disrespectful.
They got crazy standards on us, and the men don't.
Rick Ross wasn't getting all that.
Right, shirt out, titties
belly out. Yep, nipples everywhere. Like, listen, it just. It's acceptable.
That's the same thing with the body counts, though, too. Like, they saying, oh, if you got a few bodies,
same thing.
You know, okay, we don't want you, but yeah, y'all can have all these bodies.
The real is the real. You know, they'll tell a woman in a minute that a heartbeat. Oh, you got body count. You know, oh, your value diminishes. You're not that. You know what I mean? Oh, you got more than one baby dad. Oh, your value diminishes. But this man can be out here being a whole deadbeat
and not taking care of the kids.
Got 3 baby moms and just living his life. The girls will be like, oh yeah, he's doing his thing, you know, that type of thing. Like, what? Excuse me, no, he better be taking care of them damn babies, okay?
Not babies.
Yes, babies, because they probably are, okay? Because the mom be pissed off and she be letting them watch all this crazy shit on TV, and the dad don't be there, so they be babies. So, I told you last week, I was like, you know, friendships. I like to ask people questions sometimes about like myself, to check myself, because I always like to reflect, you know. So I'm just like, you know, always be with friendships, you know, because we're talking about just relationships in general here, right? I like to ask myself, like, am I mean, or am I disrespectful, or am I like heartless and all those things? You know, for me, a lot of times I answer the question like, no, I don't feel like I'm those type of things, right? Like, I'm not heartless, I'm not mean, I feel like I'm you know what I mean? But I have lost a lot of meaningful relationships.
That's crazy.
It's crazy to me. Like,
are you trying to figure out if it's you?
Yes. Yes, I always try to figure out if it's me, because I always want to self-reflect. I feel like that's just something everybody should do.
Everybody should do it way more.
Right? You need to like ask yourself these questions.
Because it could be you, but not saying there's anything really wrong with you, but it could be something.
It could be something I'm doing.
It doesn't really mean
board.
it's something bad. Yeah,
right?
Definitely.
So I know I got a mouth on me. I do have a mouth. Like, if somebody pisses me off, I got a mouth on me. But I got to be past that limit. You know what I mean?
Like you going to curse your friend out? Or just
I'll curse my friend out.
Okay.
I'll curse my friend out if it's necessary, but out of love. You know what I mean? Like, if you are just doing something that's out of line. Say say if you're not being a good mom or, or I don't know, you're like drinking your life away or some crazy shit. You get
I feel attacked.
Just something out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, listen, girl, you're going down the wrong path.
Do you say it nicely or do you?
It depends the situation.
I don't know. Somebody come at me crazy and we're friends.
I wouldn't say crazy, but you may take it the wrong way. Sometimes people need to hear things, right? And because you're offended or because the truth hurts sometimes, you don't want to hear it. And your feelings get hurt by that.
But I still think that it should be said in a nice manner.
So what's a nice manner?
Sit them down and just be like, hey, I think... What do you be like, bitch, you need to get it together.
Never. So never that far. Never that far.
Me, when we're drinking and I'm going out every weekend and you just feel like I should slow down. How would you tell me?
If you're doing something online, I really feel like it's hurting you and your kids, your situation. I am going to tell you, girl, we need to talk. You know what I mean? So first of all, I want it to just be you and I. I never want to put you in a position where you feel embarrassed because someone else is listening or may hear it, anything like that. So of course, I always want to say it where it's just you and I. So I'm big on that. You know what I mean? Let's have a face. I'm so big on communication. Yeah. People really hate communicating. All right. I'm going to give you a true-ass scenario right now. I'm going to give you a true-ass scenario. I had a friend for years. Okay. And literally just the other night, I said I was trying to figure out relationships that I felt were meaningful to me. Yeah. So this past Saturday, I was supposed to meet up with the one homegirl. I worked Saturday, so I didn't end up meeting up with her. But didn't even hear from her. She didn't even hit me up. Like, hey, we're still meeting up. Nothing. So it just makes me feel like, all right, it really didn't mean nothing. Because you know what I'm saying? So is that wrong for me to think like that? Or should I just think, all right, maybe she just got busy too? There's different ways to look at it.
But you was the one who initiated,
I initiated, right?
So I feel like she should have at least been like...
And I feel like a lot of times people feel like I'm disposable because I'm not the cool kid. You know what I mean? Like, people not really like... It's gonna sound crazy, but people don't dick ride me. You know what I mean? I'm not that cool person. They're not really like on me. So say if next year you and I, this thing just blows up for us. You know what I mean? It's something different. I feel the energy will be different from a lot of people.
Yeah, definitely.
It's always like that, right? It's like, oh, I know so-and-so. I know Beauty. I know, we used to call her da-da-da back in the day. It's always something different. But in the moment, in the grind where like you're down here and nobody's really like, I don't want to say riding you, but ain't nobody like really like
just regular, basic.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's just like, it's different. I don't know how to explain it. But outside of that wasn't what I was going to talk about. So I reached out to another person and very close to me, somebody I truly, dearly love. You know what I mean? And I put the fillers out there. Like, I feel like it's off. What's up? I'm just extending the olive branch. Let's talk. You know what I mean? No response. None.
That's strange.
Hold on. So now I go a step further. I waited 2 days and I was like, got it, LOL. I put got it, LOL text message. And then still no response. So I unfriended her on Facebook and I unfriended her on my social media.
And this is someone that you were close with.
I don't even want to put it out there, but it's very close because I asked them they're a part of my...
And nothing, like y'all didn't have a big argument or anything.
No big argument, no nothing.
That's weird because I feel like this is like a kind of a pattern.
I ain't making this up. I'm not making this up. I don't want to put the last part in there because I don't want to put them out there that way because then people know exactly who it is. So, but I let the time go back because sometimes people get busy, right? I would get the benefit of the doubt. So I put it back out there. Got it. All right, boom. 2 days after I sent that second text, now this is 4 days later, I could go in, but I won't. Take care.
I feel like there's animosity.
Exactly. Because who comes at you like that unless there's like animosity, right? Now, this is something I'm very, very close with. This is someone I got love for.
I don't know how people can be so close like that and love somebody and then feel like that. See, people be saying that like they'd be friends for years and there's always jealous and hate. I never dealt with that, so I can't really speak on it. But this is exactly what I said. I think that is so weird. That's what I said. If I will show you the text message. Oh my God. Beauty, I said, go in if that's what you got to do, because if we're supposed to be friends, you should be able to communicate with me. You should be able to talk to me that way. But there shouldn't be anything you should want to go in about.
But I asked, what did I do wrong? Yeah. I said, I don't understand where this is coming from. What did I do wrong? So nothing was said to what I did wrong. It was basically like on some like, I was like, listen, I love you. You're supposed to be my friend. If there's something that I did, let me know. If you feel like you need to go in, I said, but if I'm truly your friend and you love me, you wouldn't want to hurt me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So nothing happened. No argument.
No argument. After that, she was just like, you don't love me, but whatever. And I just put back the wow face, and I just left it at that. Now, I wasn't even the aggressive one. I didn't come across mean. I could have got nasty at that point, but I didn't. And a lot of times, I feel like these bridges, they just end up closing. You know what I mean? Crazy. But now, if I was a nasty person and I would have got nasty, now that's all that you would focus on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, you're so this, you're so that. Relationships are just. Do you feel like relationships should be conditional? Like, should they have conditions on them?
No, I don't.
So, any of your friendships or relationships, you don't put conditions on them?
Nah. I mean, I kind of feel like, not to say it's something that I'd be saying, I kind of do be wanting boundaries and conditions sometimes, but I've never been like that, and I don't care to be. I feel like, why should you have to?
You feel like people put conditions on you as far as your friendships with them or relationship, and not just friendships, any type of relationship, work relationships, friendships.
With my relationship, I felt like I did.
Yeah.
But not my friends. No, I never felt like that with my friends.
Should be unconditional.
Yeah, definitely unconditional. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like
I don't want friends like that. Like,
no.
I don't want. That just sounds like. That's why I don't have a lot of people close to me. I don't want that. If I feel like that energy, like, how about like, oh, you're not texting me back, you're not calling me back, you went out with such and such. I'm like, no way. Like, I can't deal with stuff like that. And people do. We've been friends for 10 years. Like, you really gonna question me?
Yeah.
I don't like stuff like that.
It's selfish, and people have lives outside of other people. You know what I mean? I feel like you have different types of friends for different
reasons.
Right. Yeah. You know? And sometimes they blend. Sometimes they can come together, right? I mean, maybe listen, I ain't no damn psychologist, but what I'm saying, you know, I got a little bit of life experience. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. It's just, I feel like friendships now are conditional.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like everybody's doing that now.
Yes, they're conditional. Like, there's always a condition based on it. Oh, you didn't do this, or this didn't happen. Like,
everybody's protecting their peace.
Yep. Everybody's protecting.
Like, y'all cutting people off left and right. Y'all, that's not good.
No
Everybody
communication.
Gotta chill. No nothing.
Beauty, no lie. I get it.
That's
protecting
scary.
your peace, but I feel like that's after the leaps and the hurdles. Like,
that's a whole different ball. That's like if somebody's calling you every weekend to come fight or something. Come on,
oh, man.
It's not because your friend's going through stuff and she can't come be with you for.
Somebody put up a post. They were like, if you're in your 30s and in your 40s, whatever, if you grown as hell, out here still fighting. Get it together.
Get it together.
Get it together.
You know what else you shouldn't be doing? Being just mean and ugly to people on the internet at a certain age.
What?
Like, just talking about other females and how other people are parenting or whatever. Mind your business.
Mind your business. But the thing is, okay.
Like, why is it okay to just be ugly on the internet? That's so weird to me.
If you have an opinion and you really can't.
Keep it to yourself.
Not even talk to that person. Maybe they don't know no better.
That's true.
Maybe
nobody does that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's just out the window.
Go talk to them. Sis, I don't even got to be.
You know what? You do that, and I think that people don't know how to take that.
Period.
And they don't know how to take it because it's not normal. It's not
normal.
Saying it's not normal, but it's not the normal.
Okay, look, Toya, she was like, adults do not like communicating like adults anymore, and that couldn't be any more facts. Hi, baby mama.
Baby mama.
Yes, she's there. It could not be any more facts. You cannot. I can't come to you and be like, you hurt my feelings. One, you're probably going to laugh at me. Okay? You're going to be like, bitch, I hurt your
I'm like, what, bitch?
Exactly. You get what I'm saying? But at least, I feel like for you and I, you know what I mean? But when I speak outside of that, you know what I mean? I'm like, but you go to somebody, like, you hurt my feelings. They're trying to play you. Trying to come for you. Like, you can't have feelings in 2022.
Nobody else is feeling. Everybody's protecting their peace, and they could. It's a selfish time.
It is. It's very
and
selfish. It's okay to be selfish.
It's okay.
After you done tried to communicate, especially if it's somebody that you care about.
You don't just do that with people from the jump or the first time they cross you. Yes. Not once they cross you, but the first time you didn't have it your way.
Exactly.
Or you don't agree with something.
Right.
Or that's another thing. A lot of people, because y'all don't agree, does not mean that y'all can't stay cool. That's weird to me too.
Why can't you agree to disagree?
Because I feel like that's gonna be me and you for most of the part.
Like, we're always like that. Oh my God.
But not a lot of people are like that. Like, I almost lost a friend because of that.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, but we ended up working through it because we loved each other, but we kept like disagreeing on stuff. And what happens was we would take it offensive. You know what I mean? Like, we was coming at each other. But it's no, we just
stay in your opinion.
Exactly.
What? Look, I'm about to lose somebody else in my life right here. She said, I like to take the time to ask for a divorce. Baby mama,
no,
Lisa,
not a divorce.
You cannot divorce me. I don't give a hell what she talking about. She cannot divorce me.
Y'all believe in divorce?
That's out to the world right now.
Do you believe in divorce?
So I believe in divorce. No.
So you get married, you're in it.
That's it. One of us got to die.
I'm divorcing.
You're divorcing.
What?
One of us got to die.
I know I'm a Christian, but yes.
One of us got to die.
But at the court.
What? What's enough for you to divorce? What's enough for you to divorce?
What's that saying what's that saying that they were saying on the internet?
What?
Like I don't know. That's you. You are crazy.
What? What did they say?
I gotta find this, send it to you later.
Yes,
one of us gotta die? What, really?
Yes, one of us gotta die. I mean that. I am not walking down the aisle to say I do. I take it so fucking seriously. Like, I cannot even stress it enough.
I'm getting divorced in a heartbeat.
I say, what? You're not even... Savage. Yo, what do you mean? Like,
no,
okay.
I mean if they do it, like cheating.
Okay, so one and done for you?
Absolutely.
You cheat, one and done.
Divorce.
So I seen this Divorce. Video where the girl...
Because why did you walk me down that aisle?
Did I say this before? The mom and daughter. She was mad. I said this at the toxic table. She was mad. The daughter was yelling at the mom. I can't believe you stayed with him after he cheated on you with my friend. The daughter's friend. She cheated. She said, I decided to stay with this man for all he's done right, not the one mistake he's made.
I've been trying to think about that lately because I do be leaving people, quick. And
yes.
I've been trying to think, like, should I stay for all the good? But I do weigh it out. I'm not going to lie. I will weigh it out. Like, if the good is good in. But no, if you cheat, I don't care how good it is. You got to go.
Period.
Just certain things.
Okay, what if the cheat is you just find text message or have
I'll stay. But if you
stay.
like sexually have
if you actually did the do,
mm-hmm.
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
You gonna walk away. Married for 15 years. That's it. You gone.
That's it. It's all. It's gone. I mean,
I don't believe that I could. I don't believe that I could. And I'm gonna keep it 100% honest with you because I am a chance giver, like a mother. We did talk about that though. Okay, but the thing is, if I've invested so much into a relationship, and that's with any relationship, if I invest in you, I'm gonna fight for us. I'm gonna fight for anybody that I put in.
Nope, you didn't fight for us when you did what you did.
I get it, but maybe I should be more like that. But I'm not. I
do. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. Like maybe marriage, and after all the years, I'll probably weigh it out. And if the good is, I don't know. Just there's just certain things I'm just like no.
Nice said. Human view each other as disposable, and I definitely I agree with that. They shouldn't see it as disposable. I feel like that's a condition.
I do that with men. I'm not gonna lie.
It's crazy to me. Like I feel like there needs to be a healthy balance, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there needs to be a healthy balance because when you do too much of something or you allow too much, you're really showing people how to treat you.
Right.
And across the board. I don't care what type of relationship. This is a work relationship. If you allow that mean coworker to talk to you any type of way all the time, that's how they're going to treat you.
How you getting treated, that's you allowing it.
They throwing you all their extra work. Guess what? That's how they're going to treat you. A man, if he calling you out your name, if he's not showing you respect, you're teaching a friendship. If you're telling, you know what I mean, they could just call you when they need you for something, you're teaching them how to treat you. You do have to create those boundaries.
So are those conditions or just those are like more like boundaries?
Those are more like boundaries.
Not conditions, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't feel like we should be disposable though. I don't feel like we should be disposable.
I don't. I take my friends very serious. I don't know why. Maybe because I never really had many.
Yeah.
So when you get something that you didn't really have, I take it like very, very serious.
Yeah, no. I definitely agree with you on that.
I do.
And it kind of sucks. It hurts, because a lot of times I'll be telling you about how I had friendships and I just be like, damn, I said, me and my coworkers, two of them, we went out to breakfast the other day when I got off Saturday morning. I was like, guys, do you guys think I'm a good person? They were like, what do you mean? We love you.
I think you're a good person. I think it's really your demeanor or something because it's weird that you keep losing all these friends.
People hate me. I don't want to be hated.
We got to tap into this. We're going to get to the bottom of this.
Girl, I'm going to tell you the full story tonight once we get off. I'm going to tell you the whole story. And,
I feel like you're just so aggressive.
Okay, what does that mean? So break that down for me. So what does aggressive mean?
And like, I don't know if you're like this because I don't know you like for that long, but like, do you hear other people's side of the story? Like if you're going back? Okay.
Absolutely. Because I'm a communicator.
Because there's some people that don't.
I don't have to agree to disagree. Okay. You know what I mean? So like, let's take for you and I for example. Remember the night the guy walked up to you?
That's what I was gonna go. We was gonna go there because I feel like you like it, and I'm like,
Let's just say.
But I thought you wasn't hearing.
Okay.
But no. You was hearing me, but you was still standing. You were still standing.
Let's tell them what happened. Let's tell them what happened. So go ahead. You tell your side first, and then
okay. So somebody walked up to me and was like, "Hey, Dink." I'm like, "Hey," and does y'all want to come on your podcast? I'm like, "Yeah." There goes my co-host, and I pointed. Shonda was talking to somebody. They was having a little conversation. I didn't know if she even heard me. I don't know if the dude heard, them talking. And Shonda said she waved at the guy. The guy didn't speak back. So when the dude walked off, I'm like, "Oh, Shonda." She said, "No, they're not coming on the podcast." I was like, "Oh, why?" She was like, "Because he didn't speak." I was like, "Oh, maybe this, maybe that." Everything under the sun, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because I know the guy. And I'm like, "He's not like that." She's like, "No, he didn't speak. That was it. That's all. That's it. That was all." That's why I said, "Do you hear the other person, or you just stand on what you stand on?"
So when I do believe something, I am very, and Toya, I'm going to agree with that because she said she hates that word for black women, aggressive. She said, "Why not passionate?" So a lot of times, and it's true, if it comes from a non-minority and they use the word aggressive, I do get slightly offended.
Okay.
From you, I wasn't offended. It didn't, offend me. And I hear that word a lot with me. So I do try to be now more subtle. When you're younger, you don't take heed to things that people say to you or how they say it. You just like, fuck you. Now, as a grown-ass woman and, I've lived life a little bit more and I'm understanding how to really hear people, and process what they're saying to me, I try to take it a little bit more a lot more seriously. Not even a little bit, because when people are saying things to you and you're hearing it more than once, so now it's time to pay attention to that. What is it that's coming across aggressive? Even you said, I was like, "Damn, do I got a short leg?" Because you like, bitch, I thought you was walking aggressively.
I mean, passionate, aggressive, whatever you want to call it. You be saying what you say. You meant what you meant. You said how you said it.
I meant
that is what it is. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I believe what I say, but I want people to mean what they say. I want to be able to come together. You know what I mean? So I want you to feel how you feel, and I want you to hear how I feel.
But I still don't take it as though. I still don't take it in like a certain type of way with you. There are other people that are like that, and you can tell it's coming from an evil.
Right, I'm not evil.
I don't get that.
Yeah, I'm not
you.
evil. I am definitely not evil.
That's why
I'm not evil. I'm not evil unless you take me there.
Yeah.
Like, I got to defend myself. Then everything's off the table. That's it. It's a wrap. Like, don't even call a few people at that point.
I ain't gonna call you all, but I'm like, wow.
Call me. So, damn, I done got out the live. So my version of that was when he came up, what came out later was the person I was sitting next to, they had an issue.
Oh yeah, we ended up finding out.
Exactly.
We kind of both was just like, whatever.
So in the meantime, when you introduced, I looked at him and, you said, "This is Shonda," and I'm like, I went like this.
And he say nothing.
And he just kind of,
sis was
but
pissed.
hold on, I was pissed off. Let me tell you, she's going to say bless you. If they don't say hello walking into a room, that irks my soul. I feel like.
So you're like that all the time.
Oh my God, I'm so big on that. When you walk in the room, you need to say hello. My grandmother was dead set on speaking when you come into a place or when you approach a party. You get what I'm saying? Like when you approach people, I feel it's rude.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna come, even if nobody speaks back to me. Whenever I approach a situation, "Hey y'all," I will greet the whole group. I'll greet everybody. Just, "Hey y'all," I ain't, hey, you ain't doing all that. But
Hey y'all.
Yeah, exactly. I'm greeting the whole situation because I don't want to come off rude. I don't ever want to be seen like that. So when I did, I was like, he kind of, and we're gonna go back to the pretty privilege, because I feel like when dudes look at you and they be looking, they think like, that bitch thinks she's all that, or she thinks she's cute. Sometimes they give you that, like, "Girl, I ain't jacking you." You know what I mean? They'll try to give you that harsh treatment in a sense. And at first, that's what I thought was going on.
I think that'd be the case, like, when it comes to, like, trying to talk to somebody, but not just
right.
Yeah.
Come to find out, it was a different reason.
Yeah.
She was like, "Yeah, he wants to come on the show." I said, "Well, he ain't coming on this one."
He's not coming on. I'm like, yo, she didn't even like let me. Oh, I didn't even get it.
Not if he ain't speaking. Okay.
And we was loud and everything. I said,
we definitely went back and
forth. This is why. This is what people be talking about.
She's like, "People don't like you because of this." Okay.
This is it.
You're hateful.
Passionate.
I am passionate.
Say that. There you go.
I'm dramatic. and I'm passionate, I will definitely.
But it still doesn't give me any type
words.
of ill feeling. You know what I mean? Like, people just talk like that. Some people are louder, so I'm super quiet. Right. People are like, girl, if you don't speak up. So it's like, you can't really take that stuff too personal.
I know that's right, Toya. She said, me too, Shonda, but it's because I say what I mean and I mean what I say. And how many times have I said to you, like, in any situation for people, when you're having conversations, people need to be more clear on how they feel and what they're saying. You gotta put it out there. You are very big on that. I'm super big on that. You know, it's nothing wrong with speaking on how you feel. I can never tell you how you're supposed to feel, why you feel that way, because nobody's in your shoes. You're the only one who's going to be able to express that.
But people be swearing that they can.
No, they can't.
Tell you how to feel all the time.
The girl I talked, she's like, you don't love me.
I hate when they be like, why are you mad? Why can't I be mad?
Right.
What do you mean?
Because it's my feelings.
It's my feelings.
That's why I feel this way.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it should be, right?
Right. They flip it to them, selfish.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. So I want to know for you, like, have you ever approached a guy?
Like, try to holler at him?
Yeah, like, have you ever approached a guy trying to talk to a guy?
I want to say when I was super drunk one time. It was like kind of,
Only once?
Like, I feel like when I'm out,
and
a dude is by me or something, and I'm drunk, I'm doing something.
So
like,
you'll
I'm
flirt.
like, I'm definitely flirting, but I definitely got to be drunk. I'm not doing that shit sober.
Not doing it sober.
No.
Have you ever been rejected from a guy, like, in like a rude way, like, you know what I mean, like in a way that was like, damn, I might not do that again? Have you ever felt that?
No.
Okay, I don't think I have either, but I don't think I'm as openly. People call me a flirt though.
Really?
Yes, people call me a flirt. Like, they'll be like, oh, that I'm friendly.
I was going to say you're super friendly. So I got that a lot,
but
too.
But friendly for a female
I got that a lot,
to what?
Too. You know how many dudes be like, I seen you looking at me a certain way. Like, I smiled.
Goodbye.
I used to get that a lot. And that's why I stopped being friendly to men all the time.
Well, why you got to dim your light?
But now I don't. But that's why I stopped for a few years, because a lot of people be like, oh, and then, like, my man, they're like, you're too friendly. I'm like, what is too friendly? That's so crazy.
That equates
I'm
to
not
flirt.
touching her or nothing. I'm just talking.
That equates to flirt.
Yes, absolutely.
That equates to flirt.
I'm like, how? You know?
You get what I'm saying?
I dim my light now.
But there's a double standard when it comes to men and women when it comes to that.
Right.
There's a double standard. Mm-hmm. Men are allowed to be friendly.
Right. We got to sit there, don't say nothing, don't speak, don't
We got to be super nasty. Mm-hmm. We're not.
And mean.
Most of the time, that's just for insecure men, though. I am going to say that. For dudes that are insecure, they may not say they are, but they are.
But they are. They just don't. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's whack to me. And, you know, I'm trying to think. I
actually got that a lot, too. But you don't. Did you ever approach a dude?
I don't know. I'm saying. When I was thinking about that question, I'm like, have I ever approached a guy? I think maybe like being drunk, like going out.
I want to slide in somebody's DM sometimes.
You said this before, and is this the same guy that you was like, he has an assistant or something like that? Is this the same guy? Is he still on your social media? And you know what? You never show me who this dude is. I'm gonna need to find out, guys. We're gonna find out who Beauty's who's trying to slide in the DMs for, because this is.
I wouldn't do it though. Listen. I feel like, but you never know. Sometimes you do got to shoot your shot as a female. I'm just saying.
Men like that though. A lot of men say they want women to do that.
Because some men don't approach. You know, we were saying that we're unapproachable, so they won't shoot their shot.
Right. But do you feel like you're approachable though?
Yeah, when I start talking and stuff.
Once the drinks start flowing,
Once I start talking, they're like, yeah, she's super.
Yeah. Once I start drinking, I'm like, yeah, come talk to me.
That's why I think people be playing with me, but then they realize, like, no, don't play with me.
Wait a minute. So wait, I want to go back, because you feel like, all right. Let's cross off the Love is Blind thing, right? Let's go back to people who you just don't find attractive. You don't find it. You meet a guy. He's nice. You know, y'all sitting at the bar, y'all talking. He's got a job. He's got good credit. He ain't got no kids.
But he ain't my type.
But he ain't your type.
But you see how you said, like, you'll look at stuff like the eyes and stuff. I'm very, very big on personality.
Me too.
So I'm like, I always overlook, even, you know how I said I got to think for like sneakers and stuff? Mm-hmm. I be overlooking all that. If your personality, ask my friends, they're like, if a dude is nice to her, that's it. She gonna, like, I'm gonna be like, hello.
Ignoring all the red
ignoring
flags.
everything else. I'm ignoring the fact that your sneakers is busted, and even though that's really like one of my turn-ons, but I would ignore all that. I've seen you in that
shirt 3 times, like... Okay, sir, what's really going on? Are we at least watching it?
I'm really, really big on personality, so I will overlook that. But I do feel like maybe you sexually, I don't know if it's going to be popping.
See, that's the problem. But why do the dudes who don't be having it together, the sex be good?
I wonder if they got to have a popping personality because they're kind of like...
They have to. Hell yeah. They know.
Interesting.
They
Would you stay
know.
with somebody if the sex wasn't good and everything else was good?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
I would.
I would too.
I absolutely would. I've asked myself that question 1,000 times. Yes, I would, because I feel like those type of things can be learned.
Yeah, that's true.
Any sexual thing,
That
you know
is
what I mean,
true.
can be learned.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? You can
There's
learn
all type of
someone's
different
body.
things you can do. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
you know,
true.
if he's treating me right, like, you know, just doing everything like A1, and the sex is just not all
What is
the
a
way.
sugar baby? Is it a sugar baby?
A sugar baby?
Isn't that what it's called? Like,
There's a sugar baby, there's a sugar daddy, there's a sugar mama.
What's the sugar baby?
I don't know what a sugar baby is. Let's Google it.
I feel like I thought the sugar baby is like when you guys are just sexing, like just.
Look, is my tablet even charged? Hold on.
What's a sugar baby?
Oh, that thing is dead as
I
hell.
was like watching a video.
Sugar baby.
I think a sugar baby.
You
is
guys
like
know what a sugar baby is? Let me see.
Oh no, that's when somebody goes on a date younger.
I was gonna say it probably sounds like somebody younger because it says baby. That's what it says.
You would be a sugar. You like sugar babies, right? You like young boys. No, I thought it was something else.
My sis tried to cover me. I heard that. Like what? What do you mean? First of all, they come for me. They come for me. And let me tell you something.
They come for you.
They come. Young dudes come for me. If you are not 35 or older, do not hop in my DMs. I'm putting it out there right now.
I don't like guys my age. I like older men.
I wish somebody older
Like
would.
40s.
First of all, I'm like, am I out here acting too young? Because why am I getting all these dudes that are right? I'm thinking like, am I childish? Like, what is going on?
No, I think they think
Listen,
you got that good. They feel like older women
better-
are more experienced.
So, that'd be a lot of the excuse they'll say.
Yeah.
Oh, I like women with experience. I like women that like been through life. They can cook. They do this. They're not out here doing that. It don't really matter your age. The age has nothing to do with it. It's just how you carry yourself. Because you could be 22 and carry yourself maturely. You can be 42 and acting like a 25-year-old.
That's true.
So it just depends on where you're at in life with it. And I feel like everybody has different walks of life. So some people grow up at different times, right?
Mm-hmm.
They grow up at different times. Man, listen, 20s. I was outside.
You was outside?
Outside. I want to say my late 20s. Because my early 20s, I was not outside. I was inside. Definitely in a relationship. Like, I was not
outside in a relationship the whole time?
No, I'm saying I was inside. Late 20s to now. Like, I was like, yeah, traveling outside, doing that type of thing. Like, once I was out of a relationship, then I was like, yeah, it's time for me to do me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then settle back down with this last one. And, you know, shout out to my baby dad.
Would you
that was sarcastic.
How do you feel about being in a relationship and the person not proposing to you? It's been like 6-7 years. Do you think like there should be a time frame on that, or
no? I don't feel like there should be a time frame, and I just feel like when a person takes their time like that and they don't know, there's a reason. Everybody always knows. You know what I mean? Like when I met my last ex, the reason why I went for his potential is because I felt like he could be the one.
Yeah.
You know, because like when you know, right? You feel it. It's the feeling they give you. It's the things they do. It's how they make you feel. Outside of that, if it takes 6 to 7 years, if it's not a financial problem, like as if a man,
that's what I'm saying. Nothing, like you guys are good. You guys bought a house, everything, and he just didn't propose, and it's like 7 years later.
I'm gonna need to know why. I've never like pressured a man to propose to me, like ever.
But you would
like,
just stay happy.
Never asked the questions, nothing like that.
Okay.
I'm not. Why haven't you asked me to marry? I've never ever, and I never will ask that question because a man knows. A man knows if he wants to be with you, if he wants to marry you, if he sees you as a wife. Trust me, he knows. Just like a woman knows the minute she meets a man if she'll sleep with you or not. We know immediately. You get what I'm saying? You'll know. And a man knows. He knows if he's looking at you in that manner immediately. So if it goes past that point and he's not talking marriage or anything like that, then guess what? Sis, you ain't the one. And
that's what I'm saying. Is that what you think? Like 6-7 years, like you're just not the one.
Yeah. Unless it's something where he, you know, in the beginning of the relationship we discussed, and he's like, I just don't believe in marriage. You know what I mean? That type of thing.
Yeah, that's different. But no, like everything's good. Y'all just really in a relationship for 7-8 years, and he didn't propose.
No. Mm-mm.
No, it's a no for you.
It's a no for me.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm like...
But I know a lot of females that don't mind, or they'll pressure to do it. Like, why didn't you? I do
not believe in the pressuring. Do you believe in proposing to men?
Hell no.
I'm so old school when it comes to that. No. More women are coming to that now.
I mean, there's not,
they'll propose to a man.
That's wild.
That's wild to me too. I mean, to each his own. I'm not knocking you if you do it,
That's
honey.
why these men are acting like this, like girls.
Right, because there's more women, available women, than there is men.
That's true.
There's a shortage.
There is.
There is a shortage. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Do you ever give tests to people?
I feel like I used to do that in the beginning of a relationship.
Like, in a relationship, you do that. Like, even with friendships, would you test a friendship?
Nah, I never really did that.
Like, you've never tested anything, said something to somebody to see if it gets back to somebody else, to see if you don't test
I never really had friends like that, though.
I was watching something on Instagram, and he said he tests relationships.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of do that at the beginning.
He tests them, and because he wants to see.
Yeah. And
he feels like everybody should be doing that.
I always
so that you're not wasting your time.
Yeah, like just to know.
So what would you do to test a relationship?
I know, I'm trying to think, but I definitely did do it, like in weird little ways.
Yeah. So you put out the fillers.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah, like how they're gonna react, what they'll do. I'm trying to think.
I don't know. I've never tested anybody's loyalty to me. I've never tested. I've always found out the heart, like on a real way. You know what I'm saying? Like just to see if somebody's there or not. And then it's too late at that point because now you're hurt. So right. I kind of feel what he was saying. Like I
wouldn't really test like now because I feel like I'm an adult. You know, I would just ask questions and scenarios and hopefully they're being honest. Yeah. But I would just ask, like, if this was to happen.
People are really honest. People want to give you the best version of them.
That's true.
Verbally, but the actions don't follow up.
Right. That's why I try to do it at the beginning where it's kind of like, why would you need to lie? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we don't really go together. What are you lying about?
Why would you need to lie? But you know what the goal is. He's trying to get in your pants.
That's true.
Get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like men, and we're talking about the species of men, they be trying to, they'll do anything.
They'll do anything now.
Just to get that, because
I'm sick of people ordering hoodies. I want to get this off my chest.
Say it,
I'm gonna make a post.
She got something to say.
Like y'all asking for hoodies, saying y'all want me to do your taxes, just to slide in the DM. That's y'all are wilding now.
Y'all better leave my friend alone, because she's having a lot of that lately. Okay, y'all better leave my friend alone.
But I feel like it's different because the internet.
Not unless you're really serious.
The internet is wild now. Like everybody's shooting their shot in different ways, and now
do you know Facebook has a dating site? Facebook
it's already a dating site.
No, like an actual dating site, like a Tinder type of thing. Facebook has an actual dating situation.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
What are you talking about?
17 years in my relationship, we are not married, and no one can tell me he don't treat me as his wife.
Ooh.
Some people don't want to get married.
I know that's right.
Some people don't care about the title. It's just a title. A lot of people, I've been hearing that lately, like they don't want to get married. They don't want the title. They know what their love is, things like that. I know couples married in 3, stay together for 5, and divorced.
Girl, you ain't never lied about that. Yes.
Talk that, Jasmine. Go on.
And it's true because everything is situational. I feel like everybody has their own situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's some people that really don't care about the title. Like, I know who I am. I know I'm the wife.
Yes. But I feel like that's figured out early on.
That's early.
Right?
Yeah, so exactly. Like when you got to understand, then that's
boom.
Fine.
That's just y'all. That's it.
Right.
So in the beginning, a lot of that is discussed.
Explained. Yeah.
But that's what I mean. In the beginning, the man, men, I feel like they laid a foundation, right?
Yeah.
Women, a lot of times we don't make the choices. The men choose us. We don't approach the men approach us. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the men choose us.
That's true. No one ain't shit.
They choose us. And then when we start to have these conversations, no one ain't shit.
Why do we want to bother people and ruin people's lives?
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Like, carry on.
Yes. They choose us.
Men can't be alone.
You're right.
They can't. They're worse than us.
You're right.
I'm telling you.
They hide.
Watch,
they don't hide it better.
They just don't realize.
Yeah, they just don't realize.
They don't realize it.
They just be full of shit. Girl, the other day, I don't even know if you seen my post I put up. I was like, I ain't worried about nothing but my money, my kids, Why did some random internet troll hop on there and he was like, this is the reason you're a baby mama now? Some dude that had no profile picture.
They don't even be knowing you, right?
Didn't know this guy from a can of paint. He was literally from nowhere because, I put everything like open, not private, whatever. So my sister hopped on there and everything.
No.
We was going back and forth. Girl, I had to stop arguing with him. I deleted him, blocked him, and everything. This man literally tried to judge me off of a post
That's what they do. Somebody just did that to me too the other day.
Like what?
When I posted, I posted something about like these dudes need to stay on my DMs or whatever. Oh, I was like, you guys are always asking what you do, and it's never like, let's go do something. Mm-hmm. And the guy's like, that's because y'all ignore the ones that are trying to do stuff. Like basically, they're not our type. Dude,
let's go back to it. How do you get past that? Ladies, do y'all date ugly men? Do you date men? Not. Let me stop saying that. That's
the
so
ones
bad.
that are in your DMs. Like, let's go somewhere. You're ignoring them.
The ones you're not attracted to. But you know what's crazy is some dudes be posting and they be different in real life. Because social media is not real life.
Everybody's different in real life.
You meet them and it might be something different. Maybe it's something you're vibing with. I believe in first dates. I believe in dating. I believe in dating. Period. People should date more often. I'm not saying
it's mad awkward, but yes, I do like dating. I think it's the first time I really am dating. I'm usually just like jumping in relationships.
Yeah, everything is so social media.
While we're all like together, and you realize like, no, this is not gonna work.
You have to meet people in person.
You definitely have to meet. Yeah,
even though the world is super scary, let somebody always know where you're at. Keep a location on all that crazy shit because people be.
No, but dating is definitely necessary.
It is.
And going through sometimes just life can change situations too.
Absolutely.
Like I know like a lot of people like break up with death, like one of their partners experience something.
Yeah.
Kids is a big thing.
Yeah.
There's some things you just can't escape, but dating is definitely necessary.
Do you believe that some people are just not meant to be parents? Like even after they have kids, some people are just not built to be parents?
I feel like God doesn't make no mistakes, so if they're a parent, they're a parent.
Then they're a parent, right? Okay. I don't know where that came from. It just popped in my head right now, but that just said to ask the question. It was like a manifest situation. Like, oh, ask the question, so I did.
That's a good question.
I know what I wanted to ask you. This has been sitting on me. All right, so listen. You know when something pisses you off, like something makes you so mad. You ever anything like something just makes you mad? How do you let go of anger? Like, how do you really, not be pissed off and move on from a situation? Some people be like...
That shit is hard.
Yeah, it's hard. Like, how do you get it out the brain? How do you move on and really leave it alone?
Because we're humans and we're sensitive. Like, no matter how much we say we aren't, like, it's still going to affect us. It's always going to be in the back. I was really bad with that. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Like, if we argue or something, I cannot just see you the next day and be like, hee, ha, ha. No. Absolutely not.
What if you don't? What if you don't even see them next day? What if you just really
even up to this day, I could be around somebody in the same room and I'm going to remember what you said or did. Like it always just stays with me.
How are people really getting mad and letting shit go and moving on?
That's crazy because I used to feel like don't move on. Like you shouldn't forgive but don't forget. Like forgive them but no, this friendship got to end. Yeah. Because of that reason, I feel like there's always going to be that feeling in the back of that's what I used to believe. I mean, I try to just let it go, but not that shit don't go.
You can't because I'm just like, all right,
certain things
of you and a friend get into an actual physical altercation. You ever got into a fight with somebody who used to be a friend? Mm-mm. Never a physical fight.
No.
That happened with me.
Your story.
Kind of embarrassing. I fought a cousin. The cousin that I told you she used to be like, oh, you can't sit in the front because you're too light skinned. Okay? So I got into a physical fight. That was pretty much the end of us. I did speak to her after that though, but it was weird.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's crazy because I still love her.
Okay, that's also why I believe in not a second chance for cheating because I'm always it's never gonna be the same. I don't want to feel that.
It's never gonna be the same. I don't want to do that
with anything. I feel like once we get into an argument, if you say certain things that hurt my feelings.
But can you forgive and move on, not forget? Can you forgive and move on, not forget?
No, you don't forget.
Yeah, but can you forgive and move on?
I can forgive, but I won't forget, if that makes... I don't know. That's why I try not to just do... I'm going to fall back. In some way, the energy's not going to be the same.
Because once you're pissed off, it's like, how do you...
It's not going to be the same.
Once I'm mad, This is why I'm such a, like, the way I am. Like, I'm happy, or I try to be happy. You know what I mean? I'm positive. Yeah. I want to speak life into people. I want the same back. That's my problem. I expect from people what I get out.
I think that is what your problem is.
That is my problem.
You're super passionate, and
I can't change it.
When you don't get it back in return, you're just like
pissed off. Yeah. So now once I'm mad, not even to say like that, but if I'm just mad about something, right? Mm-hmm. And it's really just not going my way. All right, let's say, for instance, like, let's say a deadbeat parent situation, right? You're mad because your kid is just not getting what they're supposed to be getting from the other parent, right? You're pissed off. You are pissed off. How do you be like, I'm just, F it, I'm not going to be mad? You can't be not mad.
So you're saying that you can't?
I'm saying I can't.
So can you forgive?
I can forgive.
But you're not going to forget.
And I can, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know how to not be mad. Like, you can't get over it.
Yes, in any situations. Somebody put their hands on me. Boom. Hit me. Or somebody really try to hurt my feelings. How do you not be mad? Just like wondering, do people have defense mechanisms?
But you have to. I feel like in family, you have to do those things. So I naturally had to do that all my life.
You get taught family is everything. You know, family relationships. You know what I mean? Like, because they're so and so, or you're related. You know what I mean?
You gotta talk to them again.
You gotta talk to them. You're gonna be around.
So I kind of already did that, like, growing up.
Yeah, but now things are changing, right?
Mm-hmm. Things now are changing. It's like, family. What you say?
Everybody's trying to protect their peace.
Everybody's protecting their peace. Friends and water is thicker than blood and all that good stuff. So
I cannot stress that enough.
I truly believe in that.
I truly believe in that.
I feel like blood don't make you family.
It does not.
It does not.
Family, once you're a certain age, once you get to a certain point, is who you choose.
You got cousins that you never speak to that probably live around the corner from you.
What?
Don't ever speak to them. Don't
know them.
They just had a kid, nothing. Then you got friends that are literally like dropping everything and coming
to rescue.
So yeah, I definitely
being there for you.
Jasmine's like family, my family. She's
Hi,
not my
Jasmine.
blood. Not
we
like
love
family,
that.
but she family. Yeah.
Yes.
I got people that are.
I love that,
family.
Jasmine. Thanks for being there for Beauty, because I love her. That's good.
I know, I love Beauty.
I love that.
But yeah, no, I definitely always thought that, even from like young, I don't know, family ain't family. Like
it's not the same.
Y'all say that, but y'all don't give that energy. Like, oh, we gotta stick together, but y'all be the ones that's tearing each other down.
Be kicking your back in as soon as you're not around.
How y'all saying don't do this, don't do that, but y'all the ones that's acting crazy.
No, girl, I'm so about it. I definitely agree, and I'm at a point now. I mean, I give chances, but once you don't. When you take advantage of those chances and I keep it on you and you're still doing the same thing, that's when I gotta exit stage left. Like, now it's a wrap. Now I'm good. Like, it's just not that anymore. So I gotta agree with you on that for sure.
I got a question to take us out.
Yes, you did. You did say you had a question. Go for it.
Are you one of those girls that has like 100 outfits and like 2 bras?
I definitely have more than 2 bras.
Fuck.
I'm horrible when it comes to bras, though.
Me too. Drea told me I should get one for every, like, a different color every day of the week.
Yeah.
I don't have all that.
So I do, and I have to, and I still feel like I need more. I'm bad, and bras are expensive. You know what I mean? Especially like so.
I got my good ones, and they do what they do.
Yo, shout out to Walmart, because I ain't gonna lie. Just what I tell you last week.
I'm one of them girls with like mad outfits and like 5 bras. That ass. I want to give me some bras. Because I felt attacked when I seen that.
Let me tell you what sucks. Pink. I buy all their bras. I buy all their bras because I have their credit card. Oh, God save me. But I gotta stop doing that because they suck. The underwire comes out of them so freaking easy, and then you're and they're like $40 for a bra unless you catch them on sale for $24.95.
Right.
And even then, that's still expensive.
Somebody told me to catch a sale, so I get more.
You have to catch a sale. But no, go to Target, go to Walmart, go to Ross. Ross, you'll get TJ Maxx, you'll get them on there, and I always grab them. But the thing is,
I cannot be the only one with a little bit of bras.
I don't think you're the only one. I used to have a little bit of bras, but then I started to get my game up because the underwires would go so bad. I am top
heavy. You had no choice.
I had no choice. My boobs need underwires, but then my girlfriend at work was telling me, that's crazy you brought that up. My girlfriend was like, girl, I found this bra, blah, blah,
blah. You
said
Walmart?
It don't have no underwire. Walmart had a sale on bras the other day, and I forget, what was the brand name? and I grabbed 3 of them because I wanted to try it out. I'm not gonna lie, I did not wash them before I wore them, and you're supposed to wash these things before you wear them. Most clothes you buy, right? Because people be touching them, and I'm sorry, I don't do that for everything.
Right.
But
I think there was another one. Like,
they were making me itch.
Wasn't how many times you wash your jeans or something? Like,
first of all, do you wash your jeans every time you wear them?
No.
No, me either, girl. Twice washed. That's it.
So I felt mad attacked and, and a little bit dirty at this point.
My grandma was like, if you wear them jeans once and they ain't dirty, you better put them back in there.
I told my son that the other day. He put a jean. I said, "We only wore those one time." He looked at me like I was crazy.
Everything is expensive now.
He was like, "I said, get them damn jeans off this thing."
Listen. At me if y'all don't agree. At me. I don't care.
At me about my bras. Like, I'm clean.
Girl, we can go bra shopping. We believe in you. She don't like dirty bathrooms, so, you know, you better have it together.
I got dirty bras.
Okay.
It be the bitches like that.
Not 100 outfits and 2 bras. That's it.
Oh, Jasmine said she loved pink. I don't know about the bras, though. Yeah, I don't got those problems.
Those bras, they last for a little bit, and then the underwire, and it could be just because I'm top heavy. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Top heavy.
Feel like I wear them out quicker. Like, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's the case. I don't know. But the wire for Pink's bras to be costing what they do, not on sale, the wires should be last. Some of these bras didn't even last me 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
Well, I've got those problems. Wire? I didn't think I had wires on my size.
For real?
I don't know.
Girl, listen. I'm going to give it out there. Anyway, it's been fun tonight. It's been fun on Sunday Night Live at
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next Sunday. Tell a friend. Y'all share our live, okay? Share our live. Thank you.
Drop topic.
Drop topic. Ah!
Good night.
Girl, they said drop topic.